from the Neighborhood Quarter Guy here, and tomorrow is Halloween. I hope you all stay safe when you go trick-or-treating, blow out your pumpkins at the end of the night, put on some of your best costumes, take it easy on the treats, you know how much that fills you up, and above all, have fun. I remember back when I was a kid when I cosplayed as Raiden one year. That was a lot of fun. Also, now, when I say be safe on Halloween, I mean it. Some tips for you. Make sure you have either reflective clothing or reflective tape so you can be easily seen at night. Be sure to carry a flashlight. Have a good planned route. Travel as a group. The buddy system works. Believe me, I know. And make sure you don't pig out. Well, don't pig out at all, preferably, but enjoy your candy when you get home from your trip. Don't overdo it. Alright then, I should probably tell you how far I am right now. I'm currently in the editing stages for my next countdown. My top 10 least favorite Robot Masters. For those of you who have followed me for quite some time, you might be aware of my top 50 Robot Masters countdown. It's the biggest countdown I've made thus far, and probably ever will. But now I think it's time to rip into the ones I don't like. The truth is, every series has its flaws, and as much as I love the Robot Masters of the Mega Man franchise, there are some that I just hate. Also, tomorrow, being Halloween, will be the finale of my Halloween special, of my Let's Boss Play Super Castlevania 4. I'll take on the final 4 bosses of the game, culminating with Dracula himself. 1 video, 4 bosses, no vampires will escape alive. Anyways, on to user questions. First question comes from Zodio195, who asks, if there was a video game character you could dress up for Halloween, who would it be and why? I've already mentioned how I dressed up as Raiden for Halloween one year. But if I had to dress up as one character for Halloween, I have a few in mind, but the one that I think would be the best for me would be Professor Layton. It seems like a simple costume to pull off. Orange turtleneck, brown slacks, brown jacket, spiffy top hat. I could pull that off easily. Besides, who wouldn't want to go around looking like a gentleman? And if anyone mentions Sai, I don't know what I'll do, but you will get a dirty look, at the very least. Another character I'd like to cosplay as would be, well, obviously Ragnar the Blood Edge, or perhaps Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles. The trouble with both of them, mainly the sword. Each of them has a sword, and I'm not extremely skilled with, those swords have custom designs that would probably be very expensive, so probably not worth the trouble. Next question. Super Goker64 asks, what Pokemon do you wish there were Mega Evolutions of that didn't receive any in Gen 6? First of all, bad grammar there. But I don't want to be a grammar Nazi here. And second, let's see, there are a few. Mega Golem would have been cool. Golem was always a go-to Pokemon for me in the first couple generations. Let's see, Mega Crobat would be awesome. Let's see, Mega Dragonite would have been cool, especially if it was something less derpy. Let's see, Mega Misdreavus would have been cool. Mega Metagross would have been totally awesome. Mega Darkrai would have been completely boss. I would have liked to see Mega Evolutions of some of the other starters from other generations except just the first. That would have been pretty cool. Let's see, I dread the thought of Mega Arceus, though. I just can't see myself enjoying that. Oh, from Gen 5? Let's see. Mega Bull Corona. That would have been incredible. I mean, it's already a solar deity reincarnated as a moth, so that would be completely awesome. But beyond that, I'm not sure. But those are some pretty interesting choices there, wouldn't you say? Next question comes from Carlos San. He asks, what do you think of Breaking Bad? I've never watched it. I have heard so much about it, especially from some of my friends in the Countdown Making community. One in particular, that being Patrice Apprentice, Ben. I've seen him talk a lot about that series on Twitter. It's like, I think it's fair to say it's become one of his favorite series, and he's really wanted me to watch it. Sadly, I have not. But I do hear it's really good. And if anyone out there thinks it's worth watching, feel free to let me know. Next question. Honest Sax Man. If you could make any game franchise into an MMO, what would it be and why? Well, I'm going to be honest here. I'm honestly kind of surprised Nintendo hasn't tried to make a Pokemon MMO yet. I mean, the pieces are all there. I mean, capturing Pokemon and creating your own team to fight against people in real time, that would be pretty awesome. Though, in a way, I can sort of understand why they haven't done it, and probably won't. I think Capcom's already made a Monster Hunter MMO called Monster Hunter Frontier, so that's already there. What else? I doubt they make a Mortal Kombat MMO. Probably not. Probably too hardcore, and probably too attached to its genre. But as far as I know, the only franchise that I really like that would probably make a good MMO would be Pokemon. So there. Final question. Another one from Omega Snake. What is your opinion of Hazma being in Anime America's top 32 sexiest man of anime competition? I'm fucking done.